Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Something I've been observing, I say I'm down here in Central America, and one thing I've noticed, the education, and I've always said things are more obvious here. It's the same thing all around the world, it's just more obvious, whatever it is. And but one of the things I've noticed is the education. The reason people think so high of the United States is because opportunity. They know there's opportunity. Anyone can make money. Anyone can be successful. Anyone can do this stuff. And they know that in the United States. That's why everybody wants to go to the United States. Okay, so now, as I live here and I look and I see and I spend time, I see the education system teaches people that they're stupid. It teaches people that if you want to get anywhere, you have to get an education. You have to learn about this stuff, and then that's where you're going to be successful. Okay, now I thought about that. I mean, you can't even be a waitress in a restaurant unless you've gone through some kind of schooling and you're certified that you've learned how to be in the service and restaurants or cooking and stuff like that. It doesn't make any difference what it is. Down here, you have to have an education to get that. Now think about this. The way it looks to me, it looks like business wants people to be stupid. Who owns the business? The people that have money, the people that are successful, the people that have done good with their lives. And now they want to keep the competition out. So then they tell people, hey, I'll give you a job once you get an education. And I'll tell you, you're not successful with an education. The education tells you learn what they want you to learn. That's what education is. When you look at it as a state-run education or being certified and all that kind of stuff. You have to learn what they want you to learn. They don't want you to use your imagination and be prosperous for yourself. Do you really believe successful people? How many? I'll put it this way. What percentage of the people that are what you really look at as being successful, these are really highly successful people, what percentage of them do you think went to school and learned the stuff that makes them successful? I'll tell you. You think Bill Gates, now he went to college. He got a good education. Do you think they taught him how to make whatever it is he makes? Computers and stuff? You know what I mean? So, no. He brought this all upon, he brought it up. He did that. The education didn't teach him how to do that stuff. Why would they teach you to be innovative and bring up all kinds of new stuff? Why would the education system do like that? They don't. The education system is set up to keep you stupid, to keep you so you are looking for a job, so you will not get crazy and think of new things that the world could just benefit from and you could benefit from. They don't want you thinking that. This is called the industrial age. And that's what happened when the industrial age came. Now, it'd been, the late 1800s, maybe the early 1900s, where the industrial age came. They needed workers. And that's where the education system changed from educating people, making them learn to think, learn to make their minds, open their minds so they can learn all kinds of stuff. They went from that until you have to learn this before you can do anything. You can't get a job until you learn this. That's what happened. And like I say, down here, it's really obvious. If you're going to be poor, you're going to be poor. If you're going to be rich, you're going to be with the. You're going to be. Your family's got a lot of money, and they don't send you to the schools down here. They send you to other schools, and a lot of the schools are outside the country, and some of them are even in the United States. But do you think when they go to the United States, they're going to school so they can learn? Or is it the idea they're in the United States to find opportunity? Not all of them be successful. What they do is come back and run the parents' business. There's nothing wrong with that, because you have to have some sense to run the business. But that education you're not going to get in any school. At least in all the businesses I had, you don't learn anything from school that's going to help you run the business. I say I've been in restaurant business, oil businesses, cattle business, counterterrorism business, travel companion. I mean, and then Hoi Chi, how the body works. I tell you, I went to college for that. You gotta remember, I was 40-some years old when I went to college. I wanted to learn more about the body. And so I was 40-some years old when I went. And everything that they were teaching, I questioned. The only thing was, you got to remember, I'm not looking to become a doctor. I'm looking to understand how the body works. And I found out they don't know how the body works. The same thing. The system is set up for you to do what you're told. Don't be innovative. Don't come up with cool stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's why I came up with Hoi Chi. I'm able to do stuff that $1 million machines can't even do. I can do all kinds of weird stuff. And it wasn't the education, not like what people think of education. It is an education, but the education consists of want. You want to do something. The desire that drives you. And I say, when my wife was sick, that desire is what drove me to learn so much about how the body works. And like I say, she was totally paralyzed till she could drive a car. You don't want to be around her when she drives a car, but she was physically capable of doing it. And it took about 2 years to do that. And so what I'm saying is, you need that desire, you need that want. Don't let the system take that desire from you. I say, for what, I don't have a whole lot of schooling education. I got mounds of hands-on education. And but what education I did get, schooling, did not apply to the real world as I got into it. And I say, even when I was in the oil business, I had to work next to what do you call them, geologists. I mean, they study all this stuff. And now I come in and I can figure this stuff out lickety-split, because I wasn't taught all kinds of other weird stuff that didn't apply. And that's exactly what happens. And the same thing, even the Marines. The Marines, like I say, I was a combat Marine, so all they did is they taught us to fight. Knife fight, hand fight, shoot guns, and all this kind of stuff. All that stuff, boy, you really thought, boy, you really knew something. But after you get to Vietnam and you've got 50, 60, 100, or hundreds coming at you, you will find out that everything that you learned does not apply. Hands-on and desire, the want. And some people look at it as sacrifice. I have people say, well, you don't watch TV. You don't get a chance to sit back and relax all day. Well, I have that chance. I just choose not to. I choose to widen my horizons. I choose to learn more. I choose to be around people that already do the kind of stuff that I want to do. And I want to learn from them. And I show them my desire. They help me. You know how many people I have helped to shoot weapons and to take care of themselves in difficult situations? Many, many, many. But they're only the one kind that I ever help. And that's the kind of desire. They want to learn. They're willing to commit and put in whatever they have to reach their goals. Even the Hoi Chi. I've shown people how to do the Hoi Chi. Some people take that and they run with it and they learn a lot with it. It's just the basics. I don't take you by the hand and you have to do this, you have to do that. No, I teach you the reasoning behind all this stuff. I do the same thing on self-defense, the reasoning behind it. You can see that in my videos. I talk about all aspects of self-defense, from your appearance, the way you act, the type of weapons that you would have. Yes, you're right. I don't show you how to use them. I do not take you by the hand and show you how to use them. No. First, I have to spark the desire in you. Once that desire is sparked, you will open your mind and everything that I've talked about makes sense. But it doesn't apply just for what I talk about. I'm talking about you. What is it that you want to do? And that's the stuff you can do. Don't think you need the education. You need the opportunity. And opportunity is what you can do. And you can get that opportunity with a desire. Like I say, I'm down here in Central America. I don't speak Spanish. And I start my businesses. I've learned new skills. And I do all this without even speaking the language. Come on. You can do the impossible. I tell you, the impossible is fun to do. And you can do it. Just spark up the life that you have inside of you. Don't follow the majority. What do I say? The majority of the time, the majority is wrong. Do what you can do. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.